Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome to GMA24, Update News Channel. Hope you will enjoy our news video. Before we begins, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Here is the news title ITV. The Chase fans, heartbroken, as player lost. For words after record-breaking loss. The Chase viewers had high hopes for a contestant after he took a risk and accepted the high offer from Dara Ennis. Express Premium Banner ITV. The Chase fans heartbroken as player lost for words after record-breaking loss. The Chase viewers had high hopes for a contestant after he took a risk and accepted the high offer from Dara Ennis. The Chase. Contestant James narrowly misses out on $80,000 prize. The Chase fans were gutted as they watched a contestant miss out on a huge amount of money. Walsh welcomed 4 new contestants on Friday's installment, February 2nd, of the ITV quiz show, who tested their general knowledge against Dara Ennis. Day turned pretty bleak for the team, as James watched Dara catch all 3 of his teammates. When it was his turn to play, the online fitness coach answered 6 questions correctly in the cash builder. But with nothing to lose, James decided to take Dara's high offer of $80,000. The 29-year-old sailed through the head-to-head, answering every question correctly. Despite being alone, James had all to play for in the final chase as he hoped to walk away with the eye-watering prize money. Before the final round, viewers hoped James would come out on top, but predicted this might not be the outcome. One wrote, "Defo going to get caught though," followed by 3 broken heart emojis. Another exclaimed, "Smashed it, he has. He just couldn't be stopped. $80,000 in the pot. 12 and caught though," a third agreed. 13 and caught unfortunately did very well at the table, but I don't think he will beat Dara. A fourth shared, "The man has gone through with 80,000. This episode has become more exciting. Hope he wins." Dara had 2 minutes to catch James's score of 11, which he ended up hitting with 48 seconds remaining. Unfortunately for James, this meant the $80,000 was snatched away from him. Both Bradley and the Menace stressed the importance of having several players in the final chase. Earlier in the game, Sarah was the first to take on Dara. The 41-year-old optical advisor looked as though she was going to make it through to final chase with $6,000 in her pocket. But a number of errors led to Dara catching up with her. Hoping to avoid the same mistakes was Arash, who answered 4 questions correctly in the cash builder. But the team quickly started to panic as Dara caught the 36-year-old, leaving just 2 players left. Next to face the chaser was Suzanne, an English teacher from Nottingham. Arriving at the table with $3,000, the 55-year-old couldn't resist, taking Dara's high offer of $50,000. However, Suzanne's knowledge wasn't strong enough to outrun Dara, and she left James. The Chase fans were left heartbroken after witnessing a dramatic, record-breaking loss on the popular quiz show. The emotional roller coaster unfolded when contestant James, a 29-year-old online fitness coach, took an enormous risk by accepting the high offer from chaser Dara Ennis. The tension and excitement in the studio, and among viewers at home, reached new heights as James defied the odds and breezed through his head-to-head round with a perfect performance. The show began as host Walsh welcomed 4 hopeful contestants onto the stage. Their task was to work together to accumulate as much money as possible in the cash builder round and ultimately beat the chaser in the final round. The team, however, suffered major setbacks when all 3 of James's teammates were caught, leaving him to face the final chase alone, a daunting prospect for any contestant. Despite these setbacks, James displayed incredible confidence, earning 6 correct answers in the cash builder round before making the bold move to accept the staggering $80,000 high offer. It was a gamble that paid off momentarily, as he secured his place in the final chase with a flawless head-to-head performance. Social media erupted with praise and excitement for James. Fans took to Twitter and other platforms to share their admiration and anticipation, with many expressing their hopes that he would emerge victorious. "Defo going to get caught though," one viewer wrote, accompanied by broken heart emojis, while another tweeted, "The man has gone through with 80,000. This episode has become more exciting. Hope he wins. However, despite his impressive skills, the final chase proved to be an insurmountable challenge. James managed to set a score of 11, a respectable feat for a solo player, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Dara, known as the Menace, had 2 minutes to beat James's score, and did so with 48 seconds to spare, crushing the hopeful contestant's dream of walking away with the prize money. Bradley Walsh and Dara Ennis both acknowledged the near impossible odds of a single player securing victory in the final chase. They emphasized the strategic advantage of having multiple players in the final round to push back the chaser. James's teammates had each faced their own battles against Dara earlier in the game. Sarah, a 41-year-old optical advisor, initially seemed on track to contribute $6,000 to the pot, but a series of errors saw her caught. Arash, a 36-year-old, fared no better, answering 4 questions correctly in the cash builder, but ultimately falling to Dara as well. The third player, Suzanne, a 55-year-old English teacher from Nottingham, had taken an equally bold risk by opting for the $50,000 high offer. Unfortunately, she was unable to outwit the Menace, leaving James to fight alone. The heartbreaking loss left viewers devastated, with many expressing their disappointment and admiration for James's bravery. Gutted for James, he played incredibly well, but it was always going to be tough alone, one fan wrote. Another added, one of the best performances I've seen, but the chaser was just too strong today. The episode served as a reminder of the high stakes and unpredictable nature of the chase. While James did not walk away with the $80,000 prize, he won the respect of viewers and set a new standard for future contestants willing to take a risk for the big money. His performance will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most thrilling moments in the show's history, proving that sometimes, even in defeat, a player can still emerge as a fan Walsh's 2-word statement on relationship with Chasers beat. The Chasers was back with a brand new episode as presenter. Bradley Walsh shared what he thought of his ITV co-stars. Many fans of The Chase love tuning in to watch some quizzing, mastery while enjoying some banter between Bradley Walsh and the Chasers. Now, the ITV presenter has opened up on what he really thinks of his co-stars. This evening, in a brand new episode of the spin-off show, Beat the Chasers, Bradley responded to fans' questions about his relationship with the Quizmasters. All 6 Chasers, Mark Labbett, Sean Wallace, Anne Hegarty, Paul Sinha, Jenny Ryan, and Dara Ennis, appear on the show. Bradley addressed his colleagues as he joked, "Just look at them, it's like a Rent-A-Ghost reunion. Sensational, but I get asked a lot of the time, do you and the Chasers get on?" He then cheekily quipped, "And then of course I say, absolutely not." The camera then panned to Anne, also known as the governess, holding in her laughter with an expression of shock on her face. The audience also erupted in laughter. Brad then added, "But I want to know how you feel about our relationship." Sean, also known as the Dark Destroyer, then burst into song. He belted out, "You to me are everything by the real thing," with the lyrics, "Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing." The rest of the Chasers joined in melodically. As they sang, "Oh baby, oh baby," the audience erupted into cheers, laughter, and clapping as Bradley, cheeky as ever, joked, "Thank goodness you cut them off with applause." Brad then added, "But I want to know how you feel about our relationship." Sean, also known as the Dark Destroyer, then burst into song. He belted out, "You to me are everything by the real thing," with the lyrics, "Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing." The rest of the Chasers joined in melodically as they sang, "Oh baby, oh baby." The audience erupted into cheers, laughter, and clapping as Bradley, cheeky as ever, joked, "Thank goodness you cut them off," with applause. Previously, Dara explained that the Chasers don't socialize a lot with Bradley, or one another, off the ITV show. Speaking to OK Magazine, he said, "Everybody seems to think we all live in a big house together or something, which would be fun." The quizzer added, "But we don't all live close to each other." I live in Oxford. Jenny and Mark live in London. Anne lives in Watford. Mark lives around in the north, so we tend to see each other around filming. Beat the Chasers is when we get to see each other the most, because that's when we're all two-word statement on his relationship with the Chasers, a deep dive ITV's hit quiz show, The Chase and its spin-off. Beat the Chasers have captivated audiences for years, thanks to their thrilling format, intense quizzing, and the unbeatable chemistry between host Bradley Walsh and the formidable Chasers. While the quizzers bring intellectual firepower, Bradley provides humor, warmth, and a unique ability to bring out the best and the funniest in his colleagues. But what is the real dynamic between him and the Chasers behind the scenes? A relationship built on banter and mutual respect. During a recent episode of Beat the Chasers, Bradley Walsh responded to a frequently asked question: do he and the Chasers get along? With his signature wit, he quipped, "Absolutely not." The audience erupted in laughter, but moments later, the warmth of the team dynamic was revealed as the Chasers playfully serenaded him with "You to Me Are Everything" by The Real Thing. The camaraderie between Bradley and the Chasers is evident on screen, from Mark Labbott's booming laughter to Anne Hegarty's deadpan quips. The interplay between the host and the experts is an integral part of what makes the show so enjoyable. Bradley's ability to poke fun while still maintaining deep respect for their knowledge is a fine balancing act that has made The Chase a success for over a decade. The Chasers take on their bond with Bradley. While the chemistry is undeniable, Dara Ennis has previously shed light on the off-screen dynamic. Speaking to OK magazine, he explained that the Chasers don't socialize much outside of work. He clarified, "Everybody seems to think we all live in a big house together, or something, which would be fun, but we don't all live close to each other. I live in Oxford. Jenny and Mark live in London. Anne lives in Watford. Mark lives around in the north, so we tend to see each other mostly around filming." That said, when they do come together, it's clear that the Chasers and Bradley share an incredible working relationship built on years of collaboration. They may not be close friends outside of filming, but their mutual respect and understanding of comedic timing make them one of the most beloved teams on television. Bradley's unique hosting style, Bradley Walsh's comedic talent and ability to improvise have made him one of Britain's favorite TV presenters. He brings a lighthearted energy to the show, often breaking into laughter at unexpected moments. Who could forget the infamous moment when he was reduced to tears of laughter over the name Fanny Chmielar? His interactions with the Chasers are a mix of cheeky ribbing and admiration. While he loves to mock their intellect in jest, he also regularly expresses his awe at their knowledge. Whether he's pretending to be terrified of Mark Labbott's imposing presence or feigning offense at Sean Wallace's stoic demeanor, Bradley always ensures that the audience is entertained. Moments that define their relationship. Over the years, there have been countless moments that showcase the unique bond between Bradley and the Chasers. Here are a few standout examples. Mark Labbott's playful threats. The Beast often jokes about squaring up to Bradley, but it's all in good fun. The two share a playful rapport, with Mark occasionally rolling his eyes at Bradley's antics. Anne Hegarty's sharp wit, Anne, known as the governess, has one of the driest senses of humor on the show. Her deadpan responses to Bradley's jokes make for comedy gold. Sean Wallace's serenades. As seen in Beat the Chasers, Sean is often the first to break into song. His unexpected musical moments add to the fun atmosphere of the show. Paul. Sinha's quick comebacks. As a stand-up comedian, Paul is more than capable of holding his own against Bradley. Their banter often turns into rapid-fire exchanges of wit. Jenny Ryan's secret soft side. Despite her formidable presence as the vixen, Jenny has been seen getting emotional over contestants' stories, prompting heartfelt moments with Bradley Dara Ennis, the newcomer. Since joining the show, Dara has seamlessly blended into the team, taking Bradley's teasing in stride and dishing it right back. Why their chemistry works, the success of The Chase isn't just about the quizzing. It's about the relationships that unfold on screen. Bradley Walsh and the Chasers have struck the perfect balance between competition and camaraderie. Their ability to playfully challenge one another while maintaining professionalism is a testament to their talent. Bradley's natural charisma and the Chasers' distinct personalities create a dynamic that keeps viewers coming back for more. The mix of humor, intellect, and occasional chaos ensures that The Chase remains one of ITV's most beloved quiz shows. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. If you like my video, please press like button and subscribe for more. Hope I'll see you in next video.